Good morning. This week, we're going to read a couple articles in Newsela and determine the author's point of view. As a reminder, before break, you completed a Nearpod that went over how to find the author's point of view, and that is still available on Canvas for you to refer back to if you need. As a brief recap, you can look at the evidence and facts that the author chooses to include and chooses to not include to help you determine where their opinion lies on the issue. Also, paying attention to their word choice and the connotations of those words that they choose helps you know what attitude and therefore tone that they have towards their topic, and also the problems, conflicts focused on, and pictures and graphics that they choose to include. And these questions that you can ask yourself to help you determine the point of view were also included in that presentation. I did copy these over onto your assignment sheet that you'll be completing on Thursday, but I made all of them available, all the assignments for today through Thursday, available to you so you can work on them at your own pace. So first you'll have to create a Newsela account. The links are on the Canvas page. Please make sure that you are clicking on the correct class period, because if you sign into the wrong class period, it's going to be more difficult for me to find you and update your grade accurately. So please double check that you are logging into the correct class period. You only have to set up the account once and then you're set. Once you log in, click on assignments, and then there should be an article titled Amazon Updates Alexa for Kids. There's only 2 assignments in there right now, and which we're doing both of them this week. So Amazon Updates Alexa for Kids, and it takes you to the assignment page. In this one, you don't have to do anything except read it and look at the annotations I made. So throughout this article, I highlighted text in green if it supported the if it supported kids' use of Alexa products. I highlighted text in yellow if it gave information about Alexa products that was used in neutral tones. So it was important information in order to understand the topic, but it didn't necessarily support or not support the topic. And then I highlighted text in red if it did not support the use of kids' use of Alexa products. Because this article focuses on new features that Amazon made available for kids using Alexa and for parents to parental controls that they can use for their kids that are using Alexa products. So just go through and read the article and look at my annotations. And then on these, I point out it's either neutral, positive, or negative. And some of them I explain why. For example, here it wouldn't let me highlight the title, but I want you to pay attention to the title. Not enough face-to-face time. Amazon's new Alexa feature has its critics. So the tone here is negative. It's automatically jumping to the fact that some people do not like the new features added to Alexa. And it points out the main concern right here in the title, not enough face-to-face time. So that's important to note because it gives us an idea about what the author's point of view is towards the topic there. And then after I'm done highlighting it, if you look through it and kind of see, is there more green or more red? Or if it's almost all yellow, that lets you know they did a good job not being biased. If it's all red, then you can tell they're very against the topic. If it's mostly green, then they're very much for a topic. And in this article, it's pretty even. So a lot of yellow, and then about an even amount of red and green. So to help me determine the point of view, I have to pay attention to what they choose to start and end it with and their tone in those sections. So I already talked about the title, and then the author chose to end their article with a big concern that people have about kids using the Alexa products and how it interferes with family life. And their last sentence is, they keep kids from engaging in the kid-driven play that they need to grow and thrive. And the article just ends there on that negative note. So that, although the author managed to stay pretty neutral and just stick to the facts throughout most of the article, the way they start and end the article clues me into the fact that the author is not a big fan of the use of Alexa products for young kids. So this is what you're doing on Wednesday. Actually for Tuesday, and then Wednesday and Thursday you're going to read your own article and highlight it and then answer a few questions. So to help you better visualize how I determine the author's point of view here, I completed this graphic organizer. I completed this graphic organizer for the article I just showed you that goes through textual evidence that I pulled out of the article. So those are things that I highlighted over here. And so I included the main examples of textual evidence that let me know that the author had a more negative tone towards the Alexa products. But I also pointed out how for the most part, the author did a good job staying neutral in presenting both sides of the issue. And then I wanted to call attention to the pictures they use, because that's something that you can look to help you determine an author's point of view. In this case, the article picked neutral pictures, so it didn't really help a lot with me determine the author's point of view, but it's something to also consider when trying to find their point of view. So the first picture was positive. It showed both the child and parent smiling with the use of the Alexa app. And then the second picture was very neutral. It was just a picture of the Amazon Echo Dot for kids. So after I found the textual evidence, I then went over here and answered the question, what does the author believe or value? And the author believes that the new features offered by Amazon's Echo Dot for kids offer some useful tools for kids and parents, but is concerned about the effect that Alexa has on children's social skills. So although I could tell that the author wasn't a huge supporter of the use of the Amazon's Echo Dot for kids, they did a good job of explaining all the features it had and the uses it did have. So they weren't overly negative. They're just hints of their concern in the article. This belief is revealed by the negative tone that the author uses to start and end the article, because it's not as apparent in the middle. And author's purpose, what does the author want their audience to believe? So the author wants the audience to be well informed about the new features available for Amazon's Echo Dot for kids. They present most of the information using a neutral tone, so it's apparent that he or she is trying to present the facts and let the reader make his or her own conclusion. So for the article you're going to read Wednesday, you're going to do the same thing where you're going to highlight it for the different point of views that are apparent, and then complete a graphic organizer like this.